Hi there, my name is Steve Gerhardt and this is the Unagi Observer. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Last week I said we were going to do an anime review on an anime called Cleopatra DC. And that's exactly what we're going to do. The only reason why I came across this anime was because last week, as you know, was supposed to be on-con number 9. We had technical difficulties about 2 panels in. We had to cut it short. But of course, being the people who we are, we're pushed on and watched anime and stuff like that, and we kind of followed down this rabbit hole. We watched Sakura, the original OVA of Sakura Wars, and which I've never seen before. Know about it, of course, you know about it. And a delightful little OVA. I think it's about 4 episodes. And one of the voice actresses, we were trying to figure out, what she has done, and she is one of those actresses that's done everything. And we came across this title called Cleopatra DC. And we're like, okay, let's click on the thumbnail. And as you will see, it's kind of like, okay, let's watch something odd and maybe a little ecky. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Well, we can always stop it, right? And we did a little bit of research. It's only a three episode OVA, so we figured we watch about 10 minutes in. And if it's god awful, we'll just be like, whatever, right? Walk away. Well, we didn't walk away. We watched all 3 episodes. And so here's the review for Cleopatra DC. Okay, so Cleopatra DC. It's absurd and surprisingly good. Yes, you heard that correctly. Good. This is a very absurd anime, so just know that going in. Don't take it seriously. It's a comedy for the most part. And then there'll be moments where you're just like, oh wow, kind of heavy. But mainly it's a comedy. It is total fan service. Pantsu shots abound and all these kinds of things. You can see from the thumbnail that the character designs are supposed to be beautiful, sexually attractive women, heavy eyelashes. The character designs for the women are they're all beautiful, and they have very clear wide eyes and very thick eyelashes. And the idea here is that Cleopatra Corns, the Corns Corporation, just roll with it. Her corporation economically has a finger in every pie of about half the world. So she arguably is in control of half of the world. And she's 16 because, why not? And the weird thing is that she doesn't look like she's 16. She looks like, when you learn she's 16 years old, you're like, what? Because she looks like a porn star, doesn't she? Anyway, so a lot of, just that kind of a thing. A lot of the women, the rich women, are dressed like that. They're just, again, wide-eyed, heavy eyelashes, skin-tight clothes. If there are clothes, a lot of lingerie. You get the idea. And so it's only about 3 episodes. And in each of these episodes, basically when a thing happens and to Cleopatra while she's doing something else, and then she is very kind-hearted and wants to help the person who's involved, and she uses her wealth and her core of very capable friends who are very capable in the business. They are called the Aces of Corns. Just roll with it. And they can do things like she'll just give an order, just like Robert, take care of OPEC. Got it, no problem. What does that even mean? Take care of OPEC. So yeah, it's very, very, very absurd to the point where she is able to talk the president of the United States into firing an ICBM at one of the oil fields in Saudi Arabia. Suspension of disbelief, ride the ride, and enjoy it. That's all I have to say about it. About that particular thing. And the cast of characters, like the good guys and the bad guys, are consistent. You only have additions, you don't really have deletions. So, one of the guns for hire that you meet in the first video is in through the rest of the small series. It's only about 3 episodes. There's no overarching plot. The first 2 are just very episodic. and well, they're all three are episodic. They're very episodic, and the first two are about 35 minutes long each, and then the third one is 50 minutes, which is kind of weird. And but it's a really fun ride, and I cannot stress enough that this is all about the pantsuit. This is all about the fan service. It's just situational to be able to do those kinds of things and to show off basically that they can make beautiful character designs a la late 1980s, early 1990s. That's where the anime comes from. The anime was made in 1993. And as always, it comes from a manga. It originally had a run from 1986 to 1991. And for about 5 years, and had a run of about 5 years in a publication called Comic Burger. You heard that correctly, Comic Burger. So that was where it was from. It went into a number of volumes, small number of volumes, sold well, so they decided to make an anime out of it. But they only made 3 episodes. Wonder why? So I haven't read the manga yet. I'm sure the manga is probably every bit as entertaining and probably a little bit more literally revealing of stuff. And anyway, like I said, this is the 90s, this is the 80s, so wealth and excess is kind of very much apparent in this thing. And one of the comments that we had as we were watching this was, how many outfits do you think she's going to change into this episode? Because she does. She changes into so many outfits. It's kind of funny. But anyway, it's a rich girl doing good kind of thing, and there's all about the pantsuit, the fan service, and it's an enjoyable ride. If you take it for what it is, you're going to be very surprised. Like we were, the whole reason why we watched it was because of Sakura Wars, and one of the voice actresses in Sakura Wars, we went down the rabbit hole, found this, and we said, okay, we'll watch it. If we don't like it, we'll go on to something else, right? And we just burned through. We binged it. We went through the 3 episodes, and it was 2 hours, basically just under 2 hours. And I gotta tell you, it was good for what it was. It was good. I mean, this is no art. This is not literature, but it was what it was, and it did what it did, and we were just like, huh. Kind of want more. But given when it was made and the way things are today, probably not the best idea, honestly. Because there's some things that you would need to do to keep that humor that I don't think some people would find that funny today. And that's that. But still, if you want to see something from the past that's good, weirdly, oddly, absurdly good, try Cleopatra DC. I will say that it is hard to find. We found it and had to run Tor, just to make sure we didn't get his laptop corrupted or anything. So you're gonna have to find it, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is look out there and find a reliable source. But if you do yourself a favor, and if you just want to watch something that you just need an anime just to laugh at, or just to go whatever and just then move on to the next thing, Cleopatra DC, please watch it. Warning, it is, like I said, I keep saying this over and over again, but I just want to make sure you understand, it's about pantsuit, it's about fan service, with a story, an actual story, and actually quite well animated for the time. And very interesting, attractive character designs for the time. And I guess if you can find it and not corrupt your laptop or cell phone, go for it. Yeah, give it a go, see what you think. And if you do, please let me know down below. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time.